Hello and welcome to Red Rising solo mode with the Automa deck, and let's just jump into it. So this is our starting hand. We have the Morning Star, the Martyr, the Magistrate, the Stockbroker, and Victra. Okay, so we're going to let the Automa go first, and so let's start by drawing two of their cards. Okay, so they're going to deploy to Luna. They don't gain the deploy bonus. They're going to gain the card from Area A, and then they get Area A's bonus, which is they get to put a influence at the Institute. And yeah, that's what that was for. Okay, they're going to deploy to A again. Let me see if it's supposed to be the same card or if it's the other one. Okay, so when she deploys, the Automa does not deploy from her hand. She deploys from the deck. Okay, so I had to redo that. So she deployed there, she gained that one, she already did the benefit, so now we're doing this one. She's going to deploy to A and gain from A. So that was the Administrator. And then she banishes A. For banishing, we'll put banished cards up here. Okay. I think I did that right. So now there's no one at A. Alright, let's see what we want to do. So gain the bottom card of this location. If it's not this card, banish Victra unless you deploy her on a gold. Let's see. If deployed on Jupiter, advance once on the fleet track. If an opponent tries to take the Sovereign token, if you have the Sovereign token, gain 1 helium. You know, I'm not really sure how what hand I'm trying to get. Well, you know what? I guess I want to keep this one because I'm playing as Mars, and Mars, whenever we gain the Sovereign token, we gain a helium, so maybe we'll be gaining a lot of helium. This can give us extra points. Maybe we'll hold on to that one. So why don't we deploy on to Jupiter and advance once on the fleet track. So that's what we'll do. We're going to deploy here. Going to advance once on the fleet track. And now we can get a card from somewhere. Maybe if we get it from Mars. What does this do? Banish the card directly under this one if it was only... Yeah, what about this one? Banish any card. Can you read this one? The light might be... Let me see if I can fix this light. There. So this one says banish any other card from this location. If it's an obsidian, place 1 influence on the Institute. I can use it against that guy. But if I take this one, I can get a helium. And I think I want to get as much helium as possible. Okay, I'll take this one. And so I'll gain a helium from doing that at Mars. Okay. Now let's go back to the Automa's turn. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Okay. She's deploying to Luna. She's gaining a card from B. And she gets B's bonus, which is the fleet track. Okay. Next, she's deploying to C. Getting Mars, or getting a card from Mars, which is the one she just deployed. And getting Mars's bonus, which is going to be a helium. Oops. Okay, that's it for the Automa. So why don't we use this one, banish the card directly under this one. If it was the only other card on this location, gain 1 helium. So we'll do that against this chef, right? If deployed directly on top of a gold, with a gold at the top of another, you place one in the institute. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this guy. Put that here. So he's banished. We gain a helium for doing that effect. Now we can pick up a card from a different location. You know, I've seen a lot of cards where they benefit from the packs. If deployed on Luna, advance once on the fleet track. I'm gonna get this one. So I gain Jupiter's benefit. Okay. Alright, so that's my turn. Go back to the Automa. Okay. Alright, they're deploying to A. They're gaining a card from Mars. They do not get a bonus. And they're deploying to A again. They're getting the Luna, or a card from Luna. And they're banishing, let me see, let me see where they banish. Okay, so they're banishing the top card of the deck. I think I may have done that wrong before, but oh well. Alright, so that's it for the Automa. Back to our turn. So if we deploy on Luna, we advance once on the fleet track. Ooh, let's see here. If with Victra, the Howlers or a red, plus 20 points. If with the Howlers. Ooh, so I should get that Jupiter one. So let's deploy this on the fleet track. Oh wait, what am I doing? I mean, let's deploy this on Luna and advance once on the fleet track. Now we're going to gain a card from Jupiter. And that will allow us to advance once on the fleet track again. Okay. So, okay, so this is we're pretty good here. So now we want one of these. Okay, so we'll hold on to these. Let's see. And none of those are out, but okay. So maybe we'll move towards the gold. Alright, let's do the Automa turn. Okay. Deploying to B. Gaining a card from Luna. and gaining Luna's bonus, which is they gain the Sovereign token. They are deploying to Mars, gaining a card from D, and gaining the benefit from D, which they already have. Okay, and whenever she gains the Sovereign token, she gains the bonus of the Institute. So she got it twice, I'm going to put 2 for her. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the Automa. Back to our turn. So I kind of hold on to these 2. Let's see, so that one. So I don't really want to use either of those. So maybe we will scout, so we'll just reveal the top and place on any location. So what does this guy do? Quicksilver. Steal 1 helium from the opponent with the most helium. If tied, you choose which of those opponents. If any opponent has more helium than you. Oh wow, jeez. So then we can deploy we can place this at any location and gain that location's bonus. Let's place it on Mars, right? Or do we want something? Yeah, we can place this on Mars. We're going to gain the Mars bonus of a helium. Okay. And that's all we can do. Right. Maybe I should have sent it to Luna, because that's get the Sovereign token. And I would have gained a helium anyways. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him here instead. So that I gain the Sovereign token. And I gain and I would have gained a helium anyways, because of my house's ability. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's go back to Automa. Okay, this one first. Okay, so deploying to A, which is the Institute. Gaining a card from Jupiter. And no bonus. Deploying to B. Gaining a card from B. Or from Jupiter. And getting Jupiter's bonus. Okay. Back to our turn. Okay, so we have the Sovereign token, so let's maybe if we do this one, if you have the Sovereign token, gain 1 helium. So maybe we'll do that. We're going to deploy to Jupiter. We have the Sovereign token, so we're going to gain 1 helium. Now let's get a card. I'm going to maybe take this one, because he's worth a lot of points. So maybe I'll go for a silver and gold kind of combo. So I took it from Luna, so I already have the token, but I'm going to gain a helium for my house bonus. Okay, back to the Automa. Stay organized over there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Deploying to the Institute. Gaining from A, which happens to be the Institute. And gaining the Institute's bonus, which is placing that there. Deploying to the Institute, gaining from Mars, and they're going to gain Mars's bonus, which is a helium. Okay, that's it for the Anima. Back to our turn. Let's see. There's really nothing that I want to get rid of because I like all these. Maybe I should scout again. And maybe I should start putting stuff on the Institute because I have nothing there. I'm getting a little worried about that. But I kind of like my hand. Let's see, is there... maybe I should focus just on helium and the fleet track. I think I'm going to hold on to this hand and we're going to scout. So we're going to scout Nanny. If deployed directly on top of a silver, white, or copper, move that card to the top of another location, gain 1 helium. Okay. I'm going to put it on Mars. And you know what? No, I'm going to put it, well, okay, yeah. I'll put it on Mars. I'm going to gain a helium. And we'll go to the Anima's turn. Okay. Deploying to C, taking a card from D, and that's it. Deploying to D and gaining a card from C. Alright, back to our turn. Let's see. So they haven't really been trying to take the sovereign. I've been holding this so that they don't take the sovereign token from us. And there's really nothing else here that I want. Let's see. If with a white, not the judge. If with the judge. I don't have the judge. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep scouting. I hope I'm not, shooting myself in the foot by doing this. Matthew, move any other card from this location to the top of another location. If it's a pink, place 1 influence on the Institute. Let's see. I think I want to focus on helium in the fleet track. So I'm going to put it there, gain on the fleet track. All right, let's go back to the Anima. Okay. They're going to deploy to Jupiter. They're going to gain a card from Jupiter. And they're going to gain Jupiter's bonus. And they're going to deploy to Mars. They're going to get a card from A. And they're going to get A's bonus, which is another influence. Okay. Back to our turn. You know, I'm just waiting for, I know when I get rid of this card, the one that protects, that lets me keep the Sovereign token, I know the Automa's going to try to take it away. I know that's going to happen. Let's see, move a card with an odd core value from this location to the top of another location. Alright, I think I'm just going to keep scouting. Deanna, gain 1 helium when you deploy her. Okay. I'm going to deploy her to Jupiter so that I keep gaining on that track. And that's it for my turn. Back to the Automa's turn. Okay. Deploy to, they're deploying to Jupiter. They're going to gain a card from the Institute. And that's it. They're going to deploy to Mars. They're going to gain a card from B. And then they're going to banish from the top card of the deck, if I remember correctly. Okay. Back to our turn. Let's see, I mean, the judge, if it both an orange and a gold with another red. I'm just going to keep scouting. The Seer. If you have the Sovereign token, reveal the top card of the deck in place, not deploy it on another location. Okay. Let's see, we'll put the Seer here. So we're gonna gain 1 more on the fleet track. Okay, so let's go back to the Automa turn. We gotta shuffle the Automa deck and include these 4 cards that were kept out from the beginning. Okay, so let's shuffle. Okay, I think that's good enough. We'll just get the 2 top. Oh, wait. Need the top 4 placed to the side. And then these will be the starting plays. Okay, so let's see. Deploying to D, which is Luna. Gaining from the Institute, gaining the Institute bonus. So what is that? That's 4, 5, 6. Okay. Deploying to Luna. Gaining a card from A. And gaining the bonus. Okay. So now she has 7 influence at the Institute. I have 7 on the fleet track. I have 6 helium. So the game is about to end. Because it ends here. End of game. The game ends when all 3 of these conditions are met by any player or 2 conditions are met by the same player. Player has 7 helium. Player has 7 influence on the Institute. A player which is 7 on the fleet track. So far the bottom 2 are met by different players, and I almost have 7 helium. So we're about to see the end game. So it's my turn. Let's see. What do I want to do? I mean, they still haven't... really don't want them to take the sovereign token from me. Let's see, if I go from 7 to 8, that's a pretty big jump. I kind of like everything I have here. What do I need? The Howlers, Severo, or Darrow. I don't have any of those, and I haven't seen them. Victra. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Maybe I want to trade this guy for the Seer. But man, if I lose that Sovereign token, I'll be so pissed. Okay, let's do that. We're going to deploy the Martyr. We're going to gain the Seer, because I have the Sovereign token. And by gaining from Jupiter, we'll move to 8 on the fleet track. Okay, let's go on to the Automa. Deploying to Luna, gaining from Jupiter. They gain Jupiter's bonus, and then deploying to A, gaining from C. They took the Martyr, and gaining C's bonus. Okay, do I want to trigger the end game? I think I want to trigger the end game by gaining one more helium. So we're going to just scout at Mars and take a helium. And there, that should be the end of the game. So now we gotta score our points. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're gonna add the Automa's points first. So we'll put Automa, and then I'll be over here, like Hyperborean. So they start with a base score of 70 points, and then we add to that. So 70. So they get points as normal for the fleet track, helium token, and sovereign token, and influence. So on the fleet track, she has 10. So we'll put 10. Helium, you get 3 points for each helium, so she has 9 for helium. She does not have the sovereign token. I do, and she gets 28 points, 4 for each of the influence she has on there, so 7 times 4, 28. Okay, and then instead of scoring her hand like normal, she's gonna gain points for the cards in her hand, which is over here. So she's going to gain score for her hand that are matching the, whether or not the core value is odd or even. And so you see, we started with even because when we started the game, there were 2 cards on each location, and there were more even cards than odd cards. So the Automa wants more even cards. So let's see. So let's see, she's going to gain 6 points for every even card and 3 points for every odd card. So let's see what we have. So we have odd, 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 even, 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 odd, even, 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 odd, even, odd, odd, even, odd, even, even, odd, Odd, odd. Okay, so she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 6 is 60. So let me write that down before I forget. So it's going to be 60 plus, now we'll do the odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 times 3 is 42, I think. Yeah, 42. I don't have a calculator and I'm bad at math, so but I think that's right, 42. Let's see, so let me make sure I'm doing this right. Sorry, I can't remember. Okay, so actually I did that wrong. So we have to reduce her hand to 20 cards. So that's 1, 2, and we keep the matching first and then discard any non-matching above 20, if you know, if any. So I think there are 10 of these, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then we only keep 10 of these. I think there are 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so we don't include those last 4. So it's really 60 plus 30, because 3 times 10 is 30. So let me fix that. So that's going to be 90. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's add her up. So 70 plus 90 is 160. That's gonna be 170, 179, 179. So that's gonna be 99. So 199 plus 8 is gonna be 207. So that's how many points the Automa has. Now we'll do my points. Let's see if we beat the Automa. Okay. So we're doing the cards and abilities. So let's see. So we have 19 plus 11 for the Sovereign token. So that's 29, 30. That's 30. We have the most helium, so 30 plus 40 is 70. 70 plus 10 is 80, plus at least 25, because we have that. And now I'm already losing track. I'm bad at math. I gotta write this down. I'll put it here. So this is 30, 70, 80 plus 25 is 105, right? Yeah. So that's 105 plus 20, because we don't have the howlers of that. It's 105, so that's 125. 125 plus 15, that would be 30. So that's 140 plus 20, 140. So that's 160. So we have 160 with just the cards. Oops, that should go here. 160. The fleet track, we get 34 points. Helium, 3 each. We have 7, so 3 times 7 is 21. We get 10 for having the Sovereign token. We don't have any there, so let's add that up. 160, that's 194. 194 plus 120, that would be 104, 114, so that's 115, 215, 225. So we have 225. So we, unless I did that math wrong, we beat the Automa. And there you have it. That is Red Rising Solo, and it is now time to recite the Litany of the Meme. The night is dark and full of terrors, but I know that we will live long and prosper, for the Force will be with us always, against the forces of he who must not be named. As we remember to keep it secret, keep it safe, until the day we assemble in the name of Muad'Dib. So say we all!